I don't care. I'm about to end this stupid debate about which UI Goku is better. The STR sign of turnaround UI Goku or Mago, the UI Goku, the easier one, the original, the OG. So yeah, I'm gonna debate which one of these two is better. And let me just say this right now. I know a lot of people are being like, oh, STR UI Goku is so much better than UI Goku. Personally, I don't think that there's a huge gap. There's a gap between both of them, but it's not as big as what people think it is, in my opinion, at least, right? So quickly, let's just look at their kit. So from Super Attack, he disables enemy guard, which is really good, and causes mega colossal damage. And disables enemy guard and mega colossal damage to enemy. Yeah, so both on 12 key to and 18 key, pretty much the same thing. Except on 18 key, he has a bigger damage deal. And turn in tides of battle, attack and defense 77%. He can dodge attacks and super attacks for 7 turns, and then after that he has a higher chance of invading super enemy attack, and by dodging he gets key up to 7 and he gets attack and defense up to 77% when he dodges an attack. So yeah, that's pretty good. So what's his great chance to dodge to his high chance to dodge? That alone is super stupid and busted, right? This alone hard carries the character, but with this mechanic, key plus 1, attack and defense plus 11% up to 77%, that is like the cream of the crop. That shit is so good for him, and that alone makes his LR, I mean, before the 2 new LRs that released, top 5, but he's probably booked to like top 6 or top 6 to top 10. Regardless, this guy is super good, right? And now let's look at this Chad, this monster. What is it? Easy Goku. Yeah, let's look at let's look at leader skill. Realm of Gods, key plus 4, 130% all attributes, right? Not attributes, all stats. So this dude, Realm of Gods, key plus 3 and HP, attack and defense plus 160%. That's it, that's all I have to say. Okay, this is super good, because what did we have before? We had Beerus, right? And what did Beerus do? For Realm of Gods, he gave key plus 3, HP 130% and attack and defense plus 170%. So he does give more attack and defense, but his HP was 130%, while this Goku gives 160% throughout the board. Yeah, that's really good. So let's look at his super attack. He raises attack and defense. Yes, he stacks and causes immense damage to enemy. So this dude is the stacker. He raises attack and defense on super attack. So unlike Gohan, who raises defense on super attack, this dude raises both attack and defense. That's super good. And blah blah blah, attack plus 150%, which is okay, that's pretty good. Awaken, when HP is 50% or below. Dude, when he transforms, he's so good, right? So let's look at his transformation. So his transformation, he raises attack and defense, blah blah blah, he continues to stack, right? This is where it gets stupid. So key plus 3, so he's guaranteed a super attack pretty much, because let's just say this guy has good links, right? Regardless, key plus 3, attack 200%, which is reasonable, and defense 100%. Great chance of invading enemy super attack. Just a great chance. There's not, oh, great chance for 6 turns. Nah, it's just great chance throughout, which is good, right? And he disables enemy guard, evades. So this part, evades enemy attack, including super attack for 1 turn after weakening. Ayo, but for me it's like a 50-50. Like, you can have a really unfortunate turn in like an early event, which causes you to transform with him, and then he evades enemy super attack on that turn where you really didn't need it. So it's kind of unfortunate, but it could also be really helpful if this happens later during the event, like near the end, where they're attacking like 5 million times in the start of the turn. Then it'll be really good. It really depends. That's what I'm saying. It's like a 50-50. It's not bad. It's just really, I don't see no bad. Like dodging in this third stage of event is still good, right? It's not bad per se. Let's look at this. Let me rate each other. Which one I think is better in each category I have listed. So leader skill, dude, of course this guy's way better leader skill than this guy. In fact, this guy should be always ran for Realm of Gods, only because he's a Saiyan. Okay, the problem with Beerus is that Beerus is not a Saiyan and Realm of Gods is Saiyan dominated, right? So Beerus doesn't link well with these Saiyans, right? So usually he'll be ran last slot and he probably will not get a super attack because this team has so many LRs, right? And you know LRs take so much, so uses so much ki, so there's probably not enough ki for Beerus. That's why this guy is just a better leader because he links better with the LRs first of all, because they're all Saiyan based, and yeah, he gives 160 throughout the board, so that's pretty good. So leader skill, definitely him. Shit, yo, what's that, right? Oh, let's just start through typing, screw it, right? And okay, for short Dokkan events. Okay, so for like Dokkan events, they're short pretty much. You should be able to finish them pretty quickly. They're nothing too hard, right? Especially with the units that come out these days, there's nothing too hard about them, right? So because this unit needs to stack to become stupid, and this unit, like, of course he becomes way better like later on, but turn 1 I think this guy is much better. So for Dokkan events, the STR one in my opinion is better. Okay, for the lineage Goku event, because it's a long event, right? And you know who likes long events, characters that can stack, and you know who can stack, right? Get that weak shit out of here. Of course the Int one can stack. The Int one is definitely better for longer events. I do not care, this is fact. Okay, let me say this again. Just because the Int one is better for longer events doesn't mean that the STR one is bad for longer events. They're near each other, alright? They're not super above each other, but I need to say that to you guys. So for SBR and Extreme Super Battle Road, it's a shorty event. You need the dodging at the beginning of the turn, right? So of course the ST1 is better in Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, because from turn 1 you can start dodging and getting stupid attack stats. Right, this one is important in my opinion. Actually, it's not that important, but whatever. The ST1 links better with UI. I think he shares 6 out of 7, while this one, the Int1 shares 5 out of 7. Just, if I'm wrong, it's just that the Int1 shares 1 less than, the Int1 links 2 less than the UI one. So the STR one is better. And Infinite Dragon Ball History event is a long event, and we already know about long events, so yeah. That's what I'm saying, they're so balanced. Like, they're good for, like, the STR one is good for shorter events in my opinion, and the Int one's good for longer events. Alright, so like in conclusion, right, so this is my honest opinion. We know that LR Goku is an LR for the legendary rare. So in general, he is much harder to pull than Int LR Goku, who was literally on every single Dokkan Fest banner last year. He's even on this one right now, right? That's really important because majority of the player base is actually free to play, right? So with that in mind, I know more people have dupes on Int LR Goku rather than LR STR UI Goku. If you take LR STR, shit, you actually just be calling it STR UI Goku because that's such a tongue twister. Okay, whatever. So for STR UI Goku, if you have it at 55% compared to Int LR Goku, which you have at like 100 or like few dupes, I feel like the Int one is just better, right? But if you have more dupes, if you like have 100% on both definitely the STR one's gonna be better. So in general, like nut to nut, face to face, I think the like if it's a both on 100 maximized, optimized, I think the STR one is just better. He starts off better and he ends the same. In realistic scenario where you have the LR STR one on 55 at 55 and the int one rainbow or few dupes, the int one is better. That's crazy to me how they made this easier so damn good. This is actually such a big dub for Dokkan. I like congratulate them for that. Everybody was hyped. Nobody knew that. That's such a good thing that they did. So yeah, let me sum it up. So 100% on both of them, and a gun to my head, I'ma say the LR STR Goku's better, and 55% on LR STR, and a few dupes on int. I think int is better.